Hello and welcome to May's Let's Plays with a Partner. Say hello.
Hello.
And we are back at Biggs. Fred Furter's, sorry, I forgot his name then. Fred Furter's glory to get back into the big leagues.
Yep.
We unfortunately lost the first game.
Well, we realise that's not the being and end all of this game.
Well, it is, but just not in this bit because this is the training ground. And now we have a mini game to improve our batting averages, which will help a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So,
is that a timing one?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's loading. I
thought you would remember from when you played this before.
Yes, it is the timing one.
Oh,
yeah, this one I hate. So what? Oh, one. You talk.
She's currently hitting balls to get a high score against the computer. That's what she's currently doing.
Talk better than that. Jesus Christ. I take a lot of concentration on this because it depends on your timing of your swing. Because if you hit them down on the ground, if you do a grounder, you get half the points if you fly up in the air. So it's trying to get a cross between like hitting all the balls and making sure that they pop up.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
makes sense.
But
so it'd just be like what more beneficial if you were just hitting like big homers instead of just hitting it for the ground.
Well,
or if you're hitting all of them, it'd be more beneficial to hit them all on the ground just to make sure.
Well, that's the point. That's where your tactics comes in.
Yeah. Oh.
There we go. So we won that one. So sorry about that. Like I said, it takes a lot of concentration because. Well, that one's not too bad. The next one is ridiculously hard.
Yeah, I think we both had a go at that for like a good hour and a half, didn't we?
It wasn't an hour and a half. It was like 3 attempts it took me.
Alright.
Yeah, don't talk.
It took me an hour and a half, Joey.
Yeah, don't talk with your hand in front of your mouth as well. It kind of defeats the purpose. Sorry, the partner's just been looking at me with his hand over his mouth.
Yeah.
So get talking then.
Alright.
Alright, so now we gotta try and catch the ball. Which is essentially, you've just gotta press X at the right time.
So is this just stats you're increasing, or is it just from a level? I mean, is it just on that star thing that I saw earlier?
It's all on the star thing because depending on what star you are is the ease. Legendary, if you've got a golden glove and stuff, then you can catch more balls like that one. If I didn't have a golden glove, I'd have to be in exactly the right position. I wasn't paying attention there. I have to be in exactly the right position to catch it. But if I've not got a golden glove, then if I have got a golden glove, then the sphere that I'd have to be in is a lot smaller.
Yeah.
A lot bigger even, so I can catch more easier. So that's what I can tell from now. Like I said, I've not got too far into this because I'm not allowed to play it that much because I get very angry when I play this game sometimes, don't I?
You just get into it. It's probably the only game I've ever seen you honestly get aggressively into.
Yeah, I really do I like baseball. You've not seen me actually watch baseball, so.
Because you never seem to understand why I get so aggravatedly how I get enjoyment out of being angry at a fighting game.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
But yet you do understand it because you have the same experience as I do when you play Biggs.
Yeah, but that's because I'm playing against a computer and sometimes it is a bit.
But you have exactly the same experience. You are losing, but you want to keep playing to get better. So you're angry, but you're enjoying the experience. And any moment of high you have during that moment is magnified so much that you want more.
Well, I'm not.
That's the same thing I get when I play fighting games.
Well, I'm not an adrenaline junkie. What can I say?
As we get ready to watch.
Right, so we're up against. Who are we up against? Let's see. The Castoeiras. I will be honest with you guys. We have done this already, but I had such a coughing fit. We've had to start again. So we lost. I will be honest. We lost, but we lost out of RNG.
Yeah, would you say you choked?
That joke was so bad you make us strike out there. That was actually quite funny though. Yeah, we got a lot of midges around here at the minute. Obviously it's summer. We're in the northern hemisphere. Yes!
Which is weird.
What?
That we have a sun up here.
Why? No, what I'm saying is if we were in the southern hemisphere it'd be winter.
Yeah.
That's how it works. But yeah, so we've got, it's summer up here, so a lot of midges floating around.
I thought you, it's to say, well, because we were in Yorkshire, don't have a lot of sun around here. It's normally raining. Which, to be fair, it has been doing a lot recently. Feels like home again.
What the fuck are you on about? No! Run away! No! Yes! Yes! Thank God for that amazing play to get you out of that awkward conversation you were trying to start.
I hear like most people talking, there's someone's like, oh God, it's too hot. You know what? That's the last thing I want when it's summertime. It's heat. What?
I'm trying to go out for a barbecue and it's all sunny and hot.
No, it's like everyone's just been complaining. Like it's like, oh, when I go on holiday, I want it to be heat, but when I'm at home, I want it to be damp, dark, and miserable.
Who are you talking to?
Random people. I like listen to people when I go get my hair cut, or like when I grab a coffee or something.
Where'd you get your hair cut?
On Lady's Place.
Yeah,
get a really good perm. Can't help it.
Oh my God, you should see the partner's perm. It's glorious.
Yeah. That's where I get to read Cosmo.
Well, you daren't read mine. I fill in all the the things. You get to find out what type of lover I am. Run back, run back, run back. I always like to do that. It brings up a little bit of controversy, not controversy, a little bit of thingy. Well, I am dominating this game. Oh, well, that was a good catch. I give him that. That was a good catch, that shortstop.
Guerrero is coming up.
But yeah, I am dominating this game. To say that... Oh, Jesus!
So that's you now pitching?
Yeah, we're pitching now.
This is up next.
Well done, you're keeping up with the game.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep some level of involvement in this.
Why do you not like baseball? It's quite fascinating.
I don't know. It's just, to be fair, yeah, it is. It's way more impressive than Rounders, and I wish people would stop using that argument.
Yeah.
Because it is a better game.
Yeah,
than
Rounders is terrible.
Rounders doesn't get shown on TV.
I believe probably you can find it somewhere. It's like netball. Nobody thinks it's on TV yet. The Commonwealth Games have just been on, and I sat and watched netball. It's the only time I've ever seen it on TV.
True. Balls get more attention.
What?
Balls.
Ball. Oh, ball. Oh, yeah, ball. That one. That one where people roll the balls.
Yeah, the thing your grandma does.
My grandma wouldn't. You know, I
meant that in just a general term.
It's something I always wanted to try to play balls.
I played it with my grandma.
Any good?
No.
No. I got fascinatedly watching it once, and where my mum used to live, there was a Bulls park, Bulls court. What do you call them? Pitch. It's grass, so is it a pitch? An area. Basically, it was an area.
It's a strip.
A bull strip.
Yeah.
There's old people on it.
Like a cricket strip.
No, it's a cricket pitch. That's what I mean. It's not a cricket strip.
Yeah, well, you actually play cricket. What's that bit called?
A pitch.
Where you actually, like the strip that you actually play on.
It's the batter's cricket. I don't know.
Alright.
What I'm saying is, the correct name for a cricket area is a cricket pitch.
Fair enough. I like pitch then.
Yeah. Woo! We got, like, we're moving players up now.
Nice, you even got on a fastball.
That was it. Like I said, there seems to be some weird RNG in this. I'm going for a double steal.
A laser beam.
The only reason I did that was to... Oh, Christ! Yeah, keep going, me. Keep going, Fred Furts.
Oh, the only reason...
Run back, run back! Yeah.
The only way that I would actually agree with you is because I have watched you actually play a match for almost an hour and a half straight, in which it had no sense of whether it was good or bad at any point during the match.
What do you mean?
Like as soon as you had one bad run, like if you had missed your first hit of getting someone out, you would restart it, reset, and then you would go again, get to the third set.
Do you mean the third inning?
Yeah, the third inning. Sorry, and then you'd absolutely get crushed, and then you'd restart, and then you'd be looking like you were going to win, and it'd get to the fourth inning, and then you get crushed. So it never seemed to have any bearing on whether if you were just restarting a lot of times in which it would lower its difficulty.
Yeah, like I said,
or
it's,
stuff like that.
There's something, I don't know if I'm missing something, but there seems to be some, some algorithm that doesn't seem to make any sense in the real world. And I'll take a sacrifice grounder.
She is safe at home.
But if the last time we played this, I lost. Pretty much by now, we knew that the game was lost for me. But now I'm up 9-0.
And you're actually crushing them.
I'm crushing them, and to see if we can find how many errors they've got. Oh, it doesn't show you errors. No, what? What's it, SB?
Don't know.
I know it's like home run, runs batted in, SB, and hits. Strike back? No, so basically it depends on how many errors they make. I should speed run this game, I know so much about it. But yeah, the errors seem to be where you either make or break your actual playthrough of this. Because,
Ball's hit well.
if they're jumping for it,
Oh,
I know, I was quite impressed with a two-run homer. But at certain times, if they force an error, they can actually get you a home run by forcing it, by the ball hitting off them and going out, or getting a ground rule double or anything. So there seems to be no rhyme or reason whether they can catch it or not. Like that, he's done 2 good catches there, but I hit it to him the next 2 times, and he could do 2 egregious errors. So there seems to be no rhyme or reason. For me, there's rhyme or reason. The errors seem to come if I mess up, but the computer kind of does what it wants. And it can get quite annoying.
Well, that's a show me pitch, and I guess
Something I have noticed is that if you get a good cycle on it in the beginning, the first couple of pitches they do terrible at, the chances are they're going to do bad for the whole game, which is why I will keep playing the first bat over and over until.
So would you be under the suspicion that there might be some form of momentum meter that's a hidden momentum meter in this game?
What do you mean?
If you let them have a good run, they would be crushed. So they won't be playing well. Or if you crush them in the first few innings, they will just be playing terrible for the rest of the game.
I don't know. I honestly don't.
I'd be fair, I can understand that from your point of view. If you start playing well, you personally as a player, the momentum you will be gathering will be just increasing.
Well, that's what the turbo's about. The better you play, the more turbo and the points and stuff.
Yeah, but as a player yourself, the momentum that you'll be getting from just playing well will be making you actually play better just by your performance, without any mechanical help.
Oh, I got
whatsoever.
struck out on a big hit there.
Oh.
You distracted me.
Sorry, sorry.
It's alright.
it looked like it.
I'll use any excuse I can find.
But to be fair, you just got rid of their. What was that? Was that your big hit or their big hit?
That was my big hit.
Oh, fair enough.
That's what I mean, I lost my big hit. But it doesn't matter, I'll get that back before I'm done in this inning. I've nearly destroyed this pitcher, which I believe is their 3rd. And now I have destroyed this.
That's another homer.
Woo!
Shakalaka.
But yeah, like I said, there we go, they've changed pitcher. The pitchers do seem to get worse. So obviously you've got your first pitcher, the best guy, then you go down the line. So destroying pitchers can either be very good, like there, forced error.
Yeah.
Unforced error. But he could have caught that just as easily where there's no input from me.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's something I'm missing.
I think there might actually be some form of like mechanical, well, just some like data input of the actual stats and how they actually all are.
Yeah.
Like to how well you're playing, to how well the actual computer's able to actually perform. And maybe they'll actually start like decreasing their performance just, you know, as since you're destroying their pitches, their actual overall team might be taking a debuff as the game's going on.
Yeah, possibly.
Because if you're crushing them this much, it might make sense to actually implement you know, like a motivation or a momentum meter within the team itself and just keep it hidden.
Oh shit, what am I doing? What's going on?
Like, run back!
Like there was a weird thing there that I've had that happen. And I've actually been able to get all the way around an infield home run on the basis that the player just seems to stop for no apparent reason. So I'm not sure if there's some RNG that I'm not seeing that says that it's satisfied that it's got to start again as soon as I cross a certain point.
A lot of catching up to do.
My voice is going funny. But yeah, I don't know. It's just I've been playing this game for too long and too hard. And
thinking deep about it.
It's a game that I connect with. I don't play many games competitively, and I don't play any sports for many a reason. Mostly because I destroyed my knees when I was younger. Playing roller hockey, I was a netminder. I was a European champion netminder. I went to Switzerland and played in a thunderstorm. But yeah, so I don't... Oh, shit, bunt, you dick. Oh, I thought... Jesus. I sacrificed bunt to move the player up, so all they have to do now is get a single to get this guy batted in. But yeah, basically what I was saying is that... Woo!
Nice one.
For some reason, sports games, video games seem to really get me into them. I really get into them and care about them and start working out all the numbers.
Yeah.
Football, not so much. Soccer, as in football, not so much, but especially the American ones, because American sports is, if you are American, you'll know that they're very stop, start, stop, start.
Yeah.
Like you run on plays, but in English sports like football, it's pretty much like we start and we will finish at the end. You know what I mean? Like baseball can go on for days in theory. I do believe there's actually rules to stop that happening.
Yeah, but cricket can go on for days.
No, cricket does actually have overs, and cricket can stop. They can say it's been too long. Yeah.
I just know that you can have like to do one match is pretty much 2 weeks.
No, that's a series normally.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that something different?
That's more like the Ashes.
Oh. Never cared about cricket.
Except, how do I know all this stuff yet? I've never cared about the sports themselves.
My granddad was really into cricket, so...
I watched, I do like the Cricket World Cup. That is good to watch. It's pretty insane, to be honest with you.
Fielder barreling over.
Oh, yeah, this is another point I wanted to point out. Like, to get those great catches you've seen me do a couple of times,
yeah,
there seems to be a random window where you can jump, and like I say, I got a feeling this is where the skill trees and that come in. To, sorry, trying to pick him off there.
Couldn't turn the play.
Yeah, it's where the skill levels come into it, but sometimes you just end up jumping. You don't catch the ball when you should catch the ball. Don't know why. Like I said, probably missing something huge.
Oh, but it would be like
oh crap.
The sensor will come up that way of saying like that's when you're meant to jump, but since your player's since he's so low level, he can't make the distance.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So I think it's got something to do with.
Yeah, like if you had Coco Crisp here, he'd be able to get it because that guy can pretty much jump half a field.
Yeah, he can, and then run round the field, and then jump again. Yeah, that guy, Coco Crisp, it was ridiculous when I was playing him.
Yeah, so like that sensor is built for like the game, not the actual player.
Yeah.
It's not based on the player's stats. It's based on the game mechanic.
I don't know. This is why I bring you in for stuff like this. You know about game mechanics.
Yeah, well, it makes sense if it is that, because again, like knowing your players and knowing what they can actually perform, like what the star rating is, would mean that you would be able to know if they could make that distance or not.
Yeah.
So if your guy's like a star 1 at like doing something like that, is it like it'll be based on speed?
Man, when you swing
What do you mean?
Like jumping, running. I think it said something like that. Like like field plays based on speed, like doing quick catches.
No, because you've got an actual catching step.
Oh, right. So it's when one of the loading menus were up, it was saying like for like speed means like how fast you cover bases and how far you can actually cover on the field.
Yeah, that's speed.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah, but the actual catching is a different stat altogether.
Right.
Woo! Struck him out on a big heat.
So you need good speed to cover the distance to probably jump to actually make the catch, and then you need a good catch to actually make the actual catch.
Oh crap.
Oh, you can do it.
I just wanted to see if I could demonstrate what you were meant to do in the big heats to the
Oh, nice.
Sorry, it's just a simple, normal hit. That's all you've got to do. You can hit it on a contact or a power. You don't even have to direct it, but whenever I go into big heat mode, I choke a little bit.
This is 2 up. He's 2 for 3.
So that's what I was doing there. Worried that I was going to choke. Come on.
Oh,
Woo!
Nice.
We are destroying them here.
Yeah, man, you're almost up to 20.
He had a double his last time up.
Oh, what?
Over first base. He was too
Oh, well.
slow out of the box.
Yeah, you are absolutely crushing them, and now unable to even manage playing as a team. Like, to be fair, they have nothing in turbo,
Well done.
so it doesn't even matter what you do. Well, now they do, but it's not like they're going to be using it.
No, they don't have any turbo or anything, so...
Oh yeah, they don't
it's
even
pretty
have
much-
any pips.
Yeah, I've pretty much now just got to pitch them out.
Ball 1.
Which, unless they can get 18 runs this inning, half an inning, I think that this'll be game. Because you can go into extra innings, and obviously this is a 5-inning game. I have had it up to 20 innings. You were there when I was sat, I think it was against the Rockies, where I kept getting one, they kept getting one, I kept getting one.
Yeah.
Took my hand off the controller there, could you tell?
Romero is in there and has himself.
Yeah, that's why there's a pause there. I had my hand off the controller.
Runner on first.
Alright, so I change out... Oh, shit. So I change out my pitcher for the last
How's he looking?
couple outs. Eh, not too bad.
Let's slide him.
Second pitch.
Oh, he
taken
wants
for
to
ball
bunt.
2.
I'll change up.
Out of play.
This guy wants to bunt. So let's do a change up.
Lays down to bunt. To second.
Oh, well. Punting to get on base is quite impressive.
Runners on first and second. Nobody out.
But,
Swings away.
like I said, I've not got to worry at all. I can just pitch this at my own speed because they're not going to, in no way, as you've seen them play, they've not got the skill
This is coming up.
to actually get up to 18 runs in an inning, or half an inning I should always say. But double play,
That's one.
Nice.
And this one's
How many do you get out? 2.
2, and that's it, that's game.
Well done.
So now, we get to decide what team we are going to sign for!
We already know what team you're going to go for.
Do we?
Yeah.
There you go, we've completed the recovery and we're ready to return to the bigs. Choose your team and begin my journey. I love the Red Sox, that's my team, but let's see. What do you reckon, the Nationals?
Nah, I think you should go with the ones you've been playing most with.
The Pirates?
Yeah, I think the Pirates are pretty cool.
Let's
The stats
see.
are awful, but they're fun. They're fun for you.
Well, that's the point. I go for teams with low stats because essentially if I go for someone like the Red Sox, for me to make a real difference in that team, I've got to really, really go for it. But for these ones like batting, they've got no batters, they've got no pitchers. So I can come in and get better pitchers and batters for them. I go for the Nationals.
Yeah?
Yeah.
My god, they're really low.
Yeah, they're the second lowest, just above the Pirates. But yeah, so we're now in the big, so join us next time as we find out if we can cut it in the majors.